It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Atlanta Falcons. Young Kweku has it all teed up. Monday night prime time is underway. His return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Gun.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. It was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. I need 11, Thomas. 12. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Falcons going nickel, 3rd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete on the look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. 4th down, Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Straight ahead they go with P-Rod. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Roy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Throw finds Jamar Chase. gives them first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
11. Gun. Dot. 11. Dot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. In the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go.
Penix to the air to start us off. Rookie from NC State. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He's got it. Drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, Penix. Brought in inside the 20. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 11, 11. 11 empty, 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Burrow to the air now. Catch made by Chase Brown. And this one does not go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. Place up. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Let's get set. 180. Place high.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go, here we
They're
go.
looking at first down here.
Can. Stop. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Setting up the screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Gun. Stop. 11. 11. Stop.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Makes the catch. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Stop.
From the gun, a get to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow. Cut at the 10-yard line. brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Here we go.
One play action here. Burrow buying some time right. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Here's Algier on first down. Crashes through a tackle. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Penix here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively.
Oh, Penix lost it. And he's going to fall on his own fumble. That's at least a positive. But, man, an enormous loss of yards on the play. Fourth down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
On the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
12, 12. 11, 180. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Dot.
Now Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. And it's the Bengals looking at first and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11, MT, Kate. 11, Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. On the move, past the 40.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
At the 39-yard line.
Give on second, it's Brown. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Gun. Stop. 180.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Stop.
Burrow now on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And he brings it back for the pick six and the Atlanta touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Who with the extra point? And the Falcons tie things up at 14.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Making some progress here. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT. 12. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 11 Thomas. 11. Stop.
From the red zone on first. Gets his running back. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, second and inches.
Here we go. 11. 180. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get get some late points and the lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
This one is up and good. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing now on first down. Penix puts his body on the line, and he got it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Throwing Penix. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
19, Tiger, 19.
It's Penix yet again. Escapes the pocket. Go right side, caught by Smith. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he has it rightly in midfield here. It's about a yard short. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. They've got first down from the 31. They'll run here following the penalty. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Headed out right. That throw behind his intended target.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
70 Lions.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Burrow on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Winds up and chucks it. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow the lead to 7. T. Higgins the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Penix working from the gun. Bengals get to him and take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Let's go now. 19 right. 19, 18. Come 19. Come 19. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Looking to return from the 29. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On one, right?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you're throwing that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Falcons' 8-yard line.
11 Thomas. Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Penix to throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Here's Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Falcons.
Penix now on 1st down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Can't get it to him. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third down, it's Penix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And again, it's Penix. He's got Smith again. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. DJ Chark there for the catch. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Again, Penix to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and goal at the 20-yard line.
To the air with Penix. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Penix here from the gun. Looking slant route complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 9-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Giving out appear on. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety block, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 11, 11 MT. Stop.
It's Burrow from the end zone. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2.
There's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Here we go. Can.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. From the shotgun, Penix. Has it down close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bing, that's the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons getting back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's a return from the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
A give now to Brown. And he managed 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Back. Right 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
12. Right 80. 11 mighty. 11 Thomas. Stop.
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bengals up by 8.
Cincinnati.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Here we go. Right. Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. We've got a screen to the running back. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
On 1, ready?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
11, MT, tape. 11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go. 12, 12. Hey, can.
They're going to pass it here. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On one, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. 180. Lights on. Stop.
He'll look to throw it. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
McPherson's kick is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done, and they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Forced out to his right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
First down carry for Brown. Room to run inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
On one, ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. Can. Stop.
Don't run it here. It's Taj Brooks. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
180. Ready, shot.
It's victory formation the rest of the way for the Bengals, who take a knee. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly